If I didn't have them, I wouldn't be out here. I'm telling you, I would not be out here. All right? I would have still had my bullshit ass job, still being made subject unto payments, and that's just the way life is.
And you know what? The elders just brought that shit out. We just watching about the elders bringing out them consciousness. You see the Most High getting that spirit upon them.
Yeah.
That shit getting up like, motherfucker, that black conscious shit, niggas trying to wake up on that shit. Like, bro, you're not a fucking African.
Man, that's that.
Nah, man. Fuck out of here. Ain't
You know when the Most High says that a dog will return back to his vomit, that's exactly what that black unconscious shit is. That ain't nothing but vomit. That shit got spewed up in the 80s. Alright? Remember when Queen Latifah had her toofy on and everything, rapping about Black Nubian and everything else, Public Enemy on Black Power and all that? That shit's played out, man.
I think I know what precept
that shit is played the fuck out. Alright? Nobody from Africa has ever came over here to try to get us. Those Africans come over here and they set up their land. Set up their shops. And then they still look at you like you under them. You less than them. They don't treat you the same. They don't treat you like a brother of Africa. They treat you like a stranger in the land that they're strange to. They could barely speak the fucking language, but have the audacity to have their nose pointed up against you and shit, man. But they can't even speak the fucking language here.
If them Africans was our brothers, when they come over here, they should be trying to chill with us and be like, trying to act as how to.
They should be telling us, oh, you know how you was back in Africa, brother? You got to get back to your African roots. Let me teach you all these things about the African roots again. But the Africans, they come over here. Did they say anything about the African roots? No. It's only you stupid ass Negroes that say we need to go back to Africa.
Isaiah.
Africa ain't shit. Because if Africa was something, then the so-called white man, he would have stayed there. He would have built his kingdom in Africa. Why didn't he build his kingdom in Africa? Because you see what happened to Ptolemy, man. 19. He ain't stupid.
19.
The Ptolemy dynasty, the ones that ruled over Egypt for a couple of 100 years, man. They were white people. That's where Cleopatra comes from, man. All right? She was a white woman, man. And everybody loves Cleopatra. Oh, Cleopatra. But then when the black conscious, it's all about what? Nefertiti. Nefertiti was actually an African. All right?
I got that, bro.
Oh, go ahead.
This is Isaiah 54. So Isaiah 54:17 says, "No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper."
Oh, it wasn't Isaiah.
"And every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn."
There is one.
This is the heritage of the servant of the Lord.
It says what? The heritage?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the heritage.
This is the heritage
of the servant of the Lord, and their.
Stop from the top, man. Stop from the top.
This is Isaiah 54:17. "No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servant of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord."
So only that proves right there that the elect is only Israelites. We already got that, but that's gonna be the Israelites gonna get the election, man. The elect
That
is
also
Israelites.
proves that this is not a religion.
Right.
Because he didn't say all those that believe. He said the heritage. Heritage is passed down from our fathers to generation, man. He said the heritage. All right? Like we state, this is not a religion. This is a heritage. If you're not an Israelite, this is against you. If you are an Israelite, you need to come back home to this. All right? All the nations, who gives a shit about them? Do they give a fuck about you? So why the fuck do you give a fuck about them?
Right. Do you see?
All those other nations don't give a fuck about you.
Let me say something.
Go
Now, and Gaza, they got Americans over here protesting for Israel and Gaza and all of that shit. Do they protest? Do you see Asians protesting for the Negroes in America? Talking about get them out. You see the Africans protesting. See any other nation? Do you see the white man protesting to tell us to get out? You know what I'm saying? We stuck here, man.
Oh, what?
We fucking stuck here. But it's good that we stuck here because we was over and fucking. And most I didn't want us back over Israel anyway.
Oh, boy.
That shit is corrupt.
That's not nice.
A bunch of, they got homosexual faggots over there now. They eating kosher pork.
Do you have any opinion of what's going on in Missouri Ferguson?
Yeah, we want that shit to get hotter, man. We want
Yeah,
that shit to get bigger.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I want that to not just sit there, right? But to
Right, yeah, that shit gotta spread. That shit gotta spread. We want that shit to fan, man. So we can, I want to see some riots every fucking where, man.
Damn straight.
Shit.
That's those fires. Matter of fact, let's get them.
The next thing you're gonna see is these black. You're gonna see. He seen on the bus the other day. He seen on the bus the other day. The chick do the slushy or drink in the fucking bus driver's face. Because she was asking him. She was asking the bus driver where to stop. And the bus driver wouldn't tell him. So she was like slash. So that spirit is getting alive. The white boy down there, the store, the owner store, he called the bus driver a nigga.
In front of the cops.
In front of the cops.
And the cops ain't do shit.
So that spirit is getting that hatred, that black and white hatred coming back. You white people going into slavery, man. That says the scriptures. Yeah, well, that hatred coming back, man. And it's gonna come back 100 times worse than what it was.
See what I'm saying? They don't even give a fuck about their own kingdom. Instead of her picking this shit up, throwing it in the trash, you're on your way there, you just want to kick this shit and try to break it break. They're destructive in their own fucking kingdom, man. They have no morals, no values. All they do is steal. This is Luke 12:49, what my brother was stating about the fires, all right? This is Yahushua speaking. I am come to send fire on the earth. And what will I if it be already kindled? Now, aren't there tension? Which is the fire. So Most High is like, look, I came to put fire on it, but I see it's already starting up. That's good. Alright? But I have a baptism to be baptized with. And how am I straitened till it be accomplished? Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth. I tell you nay, but rather division. Okay? He came to bring war. The Most High Son came to bring war. He ain't come to bring peace. So all that shit that they be doing in the churches is false.
One time the lamb, next time the rain.
All right? You got some more? All right.
This is Isaiah 33:1. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealest not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. O Lord, be gracious unto us. We have waited for thee, but thou their arms every morning. Our salvation also in the time of trouble. At the noise of the tumult, the people fled. At the lifting up of thyself, the nations were scattered. And your spoil shall be gathered like the gathering of the caterpillar, as the running to and fro of locusts shall he run upon them. The Lord is exalted, for he dealeth on high. Salakia. The Lord is exalted, for he dwelleth on high. He hath filled Zion with judgment and righteousness.
Stop. Say that one more time.
He hath filled Zion with judgment and righteousness.
The Most High say he filled Zion with judgment and righteousness. So when I Edomite and all these other people is like, oh, you're full of judgment. And I tell them, yeah, I'm full of judgment because that's the Most High's word. Full of judgment and righteousness in Zion, which is the 144,000.
And wisdom and knowledge. Come on, son. And wisdom, come on, son. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Behold, the valiant ones shall cry without.
Hold on, you said the fear of the Lord is his treasure?
The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
So if you fear the Lord, that means you got treasure, right?
Yep.
And who holds that treasure? Don't the Most High uphold that treasure in heaven?
And it says wisdom and wisdom and knowledge is the stability of time. So it's to keep you grounded, basically, keep you rooted. By keeping on his word, because without this, you're gonna lose track of time. You're gonna live like it's no end.
But with this, you know that everything has a time.
Yeah. Keep that in,
And then the signs will help you show you what time it is. You've been doing this for not even a whole year yet.
This is
That's a quick experience. Go ahead, bro.
Listen, bro, you can't